Hello paper crafters, I have a new video for you. In this video I have some brand new Nellie Snellen multi-frame dies, and this release was created by Petra. Petra, I hope I'm saying your first name correctly, and Petra, there's no way I can say your last name, so Buddy's helping me out here. By the way, this is our fourth take and not Buddy's fault. He's done flawlessly in the other 3 takes. I've messed up the others, so we're starting again. Buddy, can you help me? Will you hold that, baby? Just hold. Hold. Good boy. All right. Buddy is helping me pronounce Petra's last name because, as you can see, I have no idea how to say that, and I don't even want to attempt. So there we go. That's Petra's last name, and she made the beautiful creations in this die. Buddy, you are a good boy. You really are. Okay, you can give that now, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for being such a good boy. Want a biscuit for that? There you go. Biscuit. Good boy. Okay, I'm just going to put my hand over this here to not all make you motion sick. And I'm going to show you the new multi-frame dies that we have. So the first die is, it is right here. And it is number MFD039, and it's a set of 5 dies, and they cut very beautifully. We'll show you what Petra created with these. The next one is MFD040. It's another set of 5 dies, and again they cut some very wonderful frames that will go great for your cards or scrapbook pages. And then the next one is MFD041, and I'm going to bring this up close because here on these are cuts that fold over similar to the geo dies or in-seer dies, and they have that ability to them that people really love these when Nellie has made these in the past, so she made a few more, and they're just gorgeous. And when you see what how Petra did these, you really will like them. And the last one in the set is MFD042, and again it has the in-seer or the cut and fold, or like the geo die similar. And this one is stars in it, and it's really nice. And I'm going to go right to the creations because they're wonderful. And we'll start with the first one that I'm going to start with. It's really a lovely card here. And I hope you can all see that. I'm going to go in a little closer and to get the details. Now this, oops, sorry about that. There's lots of elements going on here, so I want to explain what this card is. And this card is, I want to show you what it does before I go into explaining it. I'm going to back up a little bit. It's a easel card, but with a slant on it, and it kind of goes like that. And then we have it at an angle like that, kind of like a jaunty angle, which really makes it special. I think this is a very clever and beautiful card. Now I'm sure if you want the instructions on how to make this, it will be on Petra's blog, or it will be, she could go to where the directions that she got it to make it and help you to recreate it, because I have no idea how she did it. I mean, I could recreate it doing this, but I wouldn't know how to explain it to you. So this card she called With Love, and she said that she wanted to make cards with the new multi-frame dies MFD039-MFD042, and she was so happy to do this for me. And she made a combinations of things from Nellie and Marianne. She wanted to thank, I believe it's Rolly, her dear friend, who had some of the newest creatables for Marianne and shared them with Petra to make the cards. And what she used to make this lovely card is the multi-frame die MFD039 called Round Leaves, and that's the one that's in this collection. And it's this one right here, and you can kind of see how it does look like leaves there, and it makes a very, very beautiful frame, and it cuts so crisp and clean. And I like how Petra cut another one out of white card stock and used that as an inner insert to this card. And the next one she used was the MFD040, and that's in the inside of the card. So she also used 040, and that's the one that says "with love," and she calls this is called Square Butterflies, and that just is a really pretty little kind of circular or square, depending upon how you look at it, frame. I really like that frame. The stamp she used right here is from the Young Rebels series, and I can order these for anybody who wants them. I don't carry rubber stamps just because they take a lot of space, they're heavy, and I don't move them very well. I do much better with my die cuts, but I would happily order and have ordered numerous ones of these for people who would want them. Figure they cost around $6.25. Might be a little cheaper, a little more expensive depending upon what set you order, but I can get them, and I'll give you the best price I can. And then Petra used a lot of the punches here, and she did beautiful work with them. This is Floral Punch FL028, FLP022, the smaller one. And then these leaves are the Rose Leaf FLP029. Now, just like the stamps, the punches are heavy and take a lot of space, so I special order them now for people. I used to have them all in stock and carry them, but the punches are getting older now, except for the rose one. That's new, and I do have that one in stock, the Rose Leaf. But the punches are getting older, and people are ordering less and less, so I special order them. And I predict that after Petra's release here, I'll get a few more orders from them. They go best in the flat rate boxes because they are so heavy. So I do ask my foreign friends. Canadian people have fairly good postage here in the United States, but any of the other continents or countries, I suggest you look around where you are because the postage is going to be outrageous to get punches to you. Unless you're going to order a whole bunch, and I can put them in a medium flat rate box, and I'm telling you right now that's almost $50 in postage alone. But if you order a lot of sets and I can take them out of the packaging, I can get them to you. So I'm going to move on. Besides that, she used, this is Marianne's Creatable Fence. It's LRO205, and this is LRO206, the Ivy. And these birds also go with that Marianne release. I have not put this release out yet. It is coming. Iris did this release, and she did a beautiful job. You're not going to believe what you see when you see what she created with this release. But it's coming. But if you can't wait or need it, just email me. As you know, I always get everything to you. And I think that is it for this card to share with you. A beautiful card, and again, I think Petra just did a wonderful job with that. So the next one I'm going to go with is this card right here, and this is a sweet little hello card, and I'm going to bring it up close because I want to show you this little envelope with this little embossed little flower and this little insert that comes out. How sweet is that? And again, I want to get a really close up on these punches because we'll go over what numbers those are and if you want them. And then of course what is actually this release is this frame right here, and that is what I'm selling today, though I can sell you anything you see that you want, I'll get. So this card was a simple combination, Petra writes, that things from Nellie and Marianne. The craftable is from Marianne, and she made the card because she thought that people will really like this die. I do have this die in stock. It hasn't been picked up by a designer yet, but I can get it for you. It will be coming out in a future release. And in this card, she used the Nellie Multiframe MFD040, the square butterflies. Now remember, we saw inside the last card was one of the square butterflies dies. Now here's the bigger one, and it's really a very pretty die cut. And the punches, which I had drawn your attention to earlier, is the Floral Punch FLP022 and FLP028 and FLP029. And those are the florals that make up, oh, and there's also FLP030. So there's the three sizes, and again, I'll repeat those numbers if you want to look them up. It's 22, 28, 29, and 30. And again, there's that rose leaf one too. And that makes up the punches. And this little guy is a craftable. It's CR1211, and it's the craftable envelope. And as I said, that will be coming out in a future release. But that frame, which is what we're selling in this release, makes this beautiful card. And I just want to draw your attention to the details, like the three little rhinestones here, and making that outline with some gel inks, metallic. It's just the more, every time I look at this card, or Petra's cards, I find more and more details. Okay, now I'm going to move on to the next one. Now the next die, I'm going to go a little bit out of order here. This is called For You, and For You is a card that she made using the Nellie Multiframe die MFD041, and I want to bring attention that this is the cut and tuck ones. So you cut this out, and just like a geo die, you fold it over and tuck it under the next component there, and you just keep doing that, and it's like in cire, it just makes that beautiful frame. I also want to draw attention to these beautiful floral punches. The floral punches I can't say enough about, because you can create any accent and any color with any cardstock you've used. No more having to go to the store and trying to purchase flowers to match your card. You can just make them. And you can see with Petra, who obviously has a lot of the floral punches, she just was easy. It was easy for her to do this. And I'm just going to show you this little creation here too, because we'll be talking about that. And then of course the little Young Rebel stamp. If you want her, I can order it, but I want to go through in detail. So this is the MFD041, and then this little middle or inner circle, Petra said she used MFD016 for that. And for the button here, that's MFD030. These two are previous releases that I do have in stock. And then for these beautiful florals, she used FLP007, FLP006, and the branch is FLP008. So we have two florals and the branch. Again, I'll repeat those. That's 007, 006, and 008. And then this little girl here she's called Prickly, and her number is YORE010, and I can special order her for you. And she's of the Young Rebel series, and she's probably around $6.25. But just when you put this all together and make the elements of the card, it's a very, very sweet card. Now, the last, Petra made me two of these, and I'm going to show you this one first. This is called the White on White card, a wow card. And she made this from the Multiframes MFD042. And I'm just going to bring this up close so you can see really what's going on here with those cut dies. She did not tuck these under. Instead, she left them raised up to give some dimension to the card. And that is a nice idea too. I've been seeing a lot of people doing that with these, and it does give a very pretty effect. And I'm going to bring up close so you can get an idea of these florals when I give you the numbers. And then this frame here is also part of the die with the MFD042. And then right here is some embroidery that she did. Petra is very good at paper embroidery, and it just is a wonderful accent to cards. I will be having down the way some dies that cut and embroider, and also some embroidery kits. The embroidery kits are Christmas, so I'm holding off just a little bit with them. But I'll have some more embroidery stuff for you for those of you who are interested in learning about it but don't have any. So this she used on this was Multiframes die MFD042. Right here is that round one. And then inside the center flower, this is Multiframe die 025. That's from an earlier release. And I'll bring that up close so you can see the details. She just layered them and put that lovely blush rose in the center. And then for the punches, she used FLP003, FLP002, and the branches FLP004. And you can just see when you put all of these together to make up the card, it's stunning. It's just such an elegant, beautiful card. And I wanted to show you too that with her embroidery she added some of the little beads there, and that's a fun thing to do with paper embroidery. Also, you can Google paper embroidery and see things on how to do it, and if you're interested in it, because it is a whole art in itself. It's one of my favorite. It's how I got into Dutch paper crafts many years ago. Paper embroidery was very, very popular. It's not as popular anymore. People want the dies now. And then I also wanted to show you again that this frame, she embossed it and cut it. This is part of the MFD042 set too, and she kind of off-centered those. So just a beautiful card. And the last one that she made is called Jingle Bells, and this one is made with the same die, but it gives you a whole different kind of look at it. In this card, she used the Nellie Multiframe MFD042, and she used the two colors. So when she folded over the star, she got this tan color, and she put on every other one a rhinestone, and then she left the background white. Now if you left it tan, it would look like a fuller star, but this is a really nice effect how she did that. I like that. And then she used the Nellie floral punches to make this floral. I'll bring it up close so you can get a good look at it. It is FLP012, FLP013, FLP014, and FLP023. So those are the punches used to create that Christmassy flower. And this is just 3D art. You can find 3D stuff all over the internet for sale. If you can't find any 3D decoupage and you're looking for some specific, you can email me. I might be able to help you. And of course, if you're looking for the exact one, Petra will have some of this on her blog, I'm sure. And she's such a kind, wonderful person. I'm sure she would answer any questions you had for her. So, and I can help too, of course. So thank you everyone for looking. I hope you enjoyed this release. It's another Nellie release. Nellie is always popular. I'm so happy for that because she is a kind and wonderful person, and I wish her really well with her endeavors. So I'm glad when I'm putting up something for her, because it's nice to do things for nice people. So email me for any of the dies you would like, and of course there'll be a better price if you buy the entire release. Hope everyone's doing well, and thank you for watching. Take care everyone, and bye-bye.